Hey friends, happy Monday. Welcome to a new week. Welcome to my live. And if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. My name is Robin and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Chalk Couture. So once you hop on tonight's live and or the replay at a later date, say hi in the comments and tell me where you are watching from. Also, if you are watching the replay, type in hashtag replay. That way I can be alerted that you are on. I also want to let you know that I'm live in 3 locations this evening. So if you hear me refer to a comment that is not in your feed, that person may be watching from a different platform. Also, if you're in my private Facebook group, there is a permission link in the description of the video. If you click that link, that just allows StreamYard permission to pin your profile name and pic to your comment. You can choose not to click the link. Just know that your comment will show up as Facebook user in my comment feed. I'll still interact with you. I'll still say hi. I'll still answer any questions. I may not know who I'm talking to. So with that, and if at any time during this project you like what you see and you think others should see it too, please feel free to spread the craft love all over Facebook and YouTube. Hit that heart button, hit that like button, tag your crafty friends, and invite them to watch along with you. See that Jason is watching from the other side of the door. And if any other people want to hop in and say hi, I will say hi back. And with that, let's go ahead and flip the camera. So tonight it is monthly transfer Monday. So we are using this month's Club Couture transfer. And so it comes prepackaged and it comes with an exclusive 8.5 by 11 transfer. And this is the transfer for the month. It's called Abundantly Blessed. So it looks like this. So the only people that get this transfer, and it's exclusive, is Club Couture members and designers. It is a B-size 8.5 by 11. And also you get, along with the transfer, you get a coordinating chalk shape. So this fits right here in the middle. So you can chalk this design directly on this chalk shape. And then you also get 3 paste singles. Now these aren't the colors, but these are what the paste singles look like. And your colors this month will be Bark, Cadet, and Shimmer Copper. So that is what you get as a Club Couture member. If you would like more information, I do have a link in the description of the video. So if you are new to my videos, I'm going to pull this stuff out of the way. These are silkscreen reusable transfers. They are sticky backed on the back side. And so because they are reusable about 8 to 10 times, depending on how well you take care of them, you do need to note the back side. However, let me show you a little something. Let's see. So you will notice, of course, it doesn't show up very well on the camera, but the newer manufactured transfers actually look a little different from the back. So you can tell this one is a little more yellow versus this one. So they are manufacturing them that way so that they are easier to see which side is the back side. But I'm still going to write the back on the back. So you just need to note somehow, especially if you don't have one that's tinted on the back side, you need to note somewhere that that's the back side. That way when you're done cleaning it, you know that the transfer goes on this side. So we are going to use this surface, and this is last month's Club Couture transfer and chalk shape. Remember, I just stuck it directly on this glass. I put some tape down on my glass so it would protect the tape, and then I hot glued the shape to the tape so it peels off easily. So we're just going to continue to use this surface every month for our Club Couture Transfer. We'll put that out of the way. So this is a frame I purchased from Hobby Lobby. Let me get, and purchase it when it's on sale. Don't purchase it full price. So I'm just going to pop the back off. And you have a couple of different options for surfaces for an open back or for a frame like this. Last month I used the porcelain steel magnetic surface. That is only available for designers, but I could probably purchase you some if you really wanted them. Let's get all this stuff out. In fact, try to get the glass out if I can. I'm going to remove the glass because I'm going to put it in the back, I think, because it kind of glares on the camera. Let's not put it there. Okay, so this was the surface that we used last month. This is the magnetic porcelain steel surface. I can get a 3-pack of these for $30 or $10 each. The surface I was going to use is available for customers, but I couldn't find it if you were watching last month. But this is the reversible boutique surface. It is also reusable, and it's black on one side, white on the other. So it would pop in just like the other surface. So that is also an option. So let's get this sprayed down with water, because you know the magic of Chalk Couture is that it is water soluble on most chalkboards, metal and glass. So, hello, Miss Ashley. Hey, Margie. Welcome. We are using the monthly transfer for the month, so I'm removing last month's transfer. Super easy. If you don't have a paste scraper, you can use an old debit card or gift card. It actually, sadly, almost works better. You could also use a Cricut scraper. You could also use the little scraper that comes with your Pampered Chef bar pans. They're not brown, however. I looked last week, and they are, I think they're like a turquoise color, if I remember correctly. And my towels are somewhere else. I'm going to go grab, actually I have a rag, so I just need to grab a rag really quick. I'll just use this one. All my stuff's still loaded upstairs from my vendor event, so I have no wipes, no paper towels, but that's okay. I've got plenty of other stuff down here. We will make do. And actually, let's get our board eraser out and make sure we get it good and clean. We're just going to use our board eraser and get off all of that extra residue. And be careful with this, because this single sheet of porcelain steel board it can get kind of sharp, and it's really pointy on the corners. My vendor of it was good. I sold enough stuff, but I wished I would have sold a lot more. I have a lot left over, but that's okay. This means more opportunity for everybody else to buy stuff. So I hope to have more stuff available at the wine walk on the 21st. And I'll take some more stuff to Flipping Fabulous. So it went well. It was good to get out. I'm still amazed at how many people don't know about Chalk Couture, because there were still so many people that hadn't ever heard of it, or if they had heard of it, they'd never played with it. So I did have my demo board there. And so a lot of people tried it out, so it's good. I just wish for the amount of work that I put into it that I would have sold a few more things. Okay, because this is the porcelain steel magnetic surface, it is super sticky. So I want to make sure that I fuzz my transfer really well. So I'm going to put it on my fuzz cloth. You know, and it never fails. It seems like every vendor event, they always put me by the sublimation tumbler table. And of course, you know, everyone goes gaga over sublimation tumblers. So it's kind of frustrating. But enough of my whining. So I'm fuzzing this. So what I'm doing is just knocking back some of the adhesive that's on the back side. This particular surface transfers like to stick to really well. So you want to make sure you fuzz it really well. I should have cleaned my fuzz cloth. And Jason and I were pooped yesterday. Like, we got up and went to church. Then we went grocery shopping, and then I think I slept through 2/3 of the race. We didn't even go to our church event that we were gonna have last night. This is still super sticky. So we were pooped. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay it down. I'm not gonna rub it down a whole lot yet, because I'm just kind of want to dry fit it and make sure it's where it needs to be. Phew, excuse me. That looks good. That's what I needed. So I'm just going to rub it out. Again, be careful not to catch your finger on the corners of this surface if you have it. Sorry, it's really hard to see the design after I adhere it onto the surface. That's the only drawback to these really see-through transfers, is that it kind of becomes one with the surface and you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so I thought about adding a little bit of moss to this, because we've got bark, shimmer copper, cadet. So I thought about adding a little bit of green. So we'll figure out how to do that. And actually, let's pull up the picture so I can see kind of how. So I'm not for sure where they used the bark. So I think we'll do shimmer copper around the edge, and then we'll do shimmer copper around this edge, and then it's really hard to see. And then anything that's connected to that inner. Whew. And then there's some leaves in here that we'll do moss, and then we'll do a lot of that stuff that's bark. I may also bring in some orange because there's a pumpkin. So let's pull out. Papaya's been kind of my go-to this year for pumpkins. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. So I think we might even do the words. We'll do, I'll figure it out. Okay, we'll get it figured out. It's a tough one. That inside part's going to be kind of hard. Okay, so here's our Cadet. Ooh, my shimmer copper's kind of dry. I wonder if I have another one. Just have to use that one. Then I've got bark, which I had to add a lot of water to already. And moss, whatever color that was. I don't know what to do. What to do. I may work on the inside first and then we'll go out. So I know I want to use papaya on this pumpkin. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to do a lot of pasting and pulling because I'm going to have to work in sections. Okay, so there's my pumpkin. Oops, wrong right. This is dry. Okay, so let's pull them. We'll do this big, there's a big leaf here. We'll do that in moss. And I would say if you're a beginner and this was your first transfer, you might consider just doing like this whole intersection. Oh, what am I doing, Robin? You're supposed to be doing that on this thing, you goof. We'll save that for another project. We'll just keep going. We'll do this the next time we use it, and it'll be an attachment to something else. Goofball. Okay, so if you're a beginner, I would do like this whole oval section in one color, and then maybe do the words in another color, and do the outside oval in your third color. Or you could just go for the gusto and do all sorts of colors. Okay. So I just need to burnish around the rest of the design. That just means I need to do another project, huh? Okay, so there's a few little acorns in here. We'll go ahead and do those in bark. So there's my acorns. We can do another leaf maybe in brown up here. Okay. Let's wipe that off and we'll peel up. Let's peel up our acorns. They're going to be kind of hard to see. In fact, you can't even see them. I'm just burnishing this back down, trying to alleviate any air bubbles we may have put in it. Okay, let's get some shimmer copper. And this doesn't dry as quickly as the paste does, so we'll have a little bit of leeway, a little bit more work time. I'll go ahead and do a little bit of this border, since we're going to go ahead and do it in copper anyway. Absolutely love that blue color. It's Cadet. Well, mine is actually Midnight. What you'll get with the Club Couture Transfer is Cadet. I don't have Cadet, but they're pretty close in color. That's probably still not quite dry, but we'll be gentle. Okay, I'm going to add some more moss. So we'll do this leaf down here in moss. Oops, and that leaf, I guess. this little leaf. And this little leaf. And that little leaf. Just to start adding in some more color. So this little multi-tool is great for getting in these little nooks and crannies. It's just like using a pen or a pencil. Okay, so let's come back in. Well, I should probably dry those little flowers or leaves. I know it's kind of hard to see right now, but when I get a little closer, I'll lift it up. So I just want to burnish where I need to chalk. So let's add in a little bit more papaya. So we'll do this leaf down here. And we'll do some of these little leaves here. And let's do this little leaf here. Oops, too much. Okay. Wipe off my, we're done with that color. So then let's add a little bit more green. I have one more leaf up here. I would have liked to have tied the blue in a little more, but it's not like you see blue leaves every day. Okay, we're done with that green. So now we need to come back after I release those portions. Coming to life a little bit. Come back in. This pumpkin or this leaf started to dry a little bit. Let's see if I can get some color back on it. Okay. Nope, I just took it all off. I'll fix that one later. Okay, so now I need to burnish down gently the rest of that border. That's going to be difficult. So I think I want to come in with the detail tool. It's a lot smaller. Try to get it that way. My copper paste, I think, is separating. It's like, I don't know, almost oily. Like it's separated. I'll give it a wee bit of a stir. I'm actually going to bring in, this is part of the artist tool set. Let's see if I can get in that small detail. I'm not the biggest fan of these small details. It's not working. Just gonna have to do it this way. I hope I don't make a big mess. How y'all doing out there? I know this part's kind of tedious. It's such a fine little line. A little bit more. Okay, that may not be pretty. Hey, Bonita. You're no problem. Glad you were able to hop on. We did our grocery shopping yesterday. So let's pull that away. Copper line isn't, it's kind of hard to see. These lines are all so fine. So we're working on the monthly transfer. And I got ahead of myself. I was totally going to chalk on this and forgot. So we're just going with this, and I will use this next time. So I think we're done with all of our colors except Cadet, which I actually really don't know if I want to use. I think it's going to look out of place. Oh well, we'll use it anyway, see what happens. So I'm just going to come in and do the words. froze up on myself. Did I freeze up on you? Oh, there we go. I might as well just do this edge while I'm at it. This probably won't show up very well on the surface that I chose, but so this is the same surface that we used last month. It's that porcelain steel insert, which I can order it as a designer, and then if you would be interested in one, you just need to let me know. I can get them for basically $10 a piece. And so then you would just need to buy a 9x12 frame, or you can swap it in and out of an 8" frame if you already have one. Let's see what kind of mess I made that way. The lines are just so small. Yeah, I don't know about that blue. That looks really out of place, but this blue does not show up on black very well. They did their sample on a palette board, which I have one. So next time I may have to break that out. Let me just wash this off. And I'll use it for something different. Here's what it looks like. It looks better in person when you can actually see the colors. But I tell you, these lines are so fine. Like, I missed some of the outline in the copper. But I added in papaya and I added in moss. But you would get Cadet, bark, and shimmer copper. It says beautiful color choices, just difficult to see yet. On the black, it is. Next week, maybe I'll do it on the palette board. Yeah, definitely blue is not a good color for black. And these are such fine. Like can you even see can hardly see the little acorns. I'm gonna have to hold it just the right way for you to see it. It's a cute little inset detail, but I did not pick the correct surface. That was my fault. So let's pop it back in our frame. I think I'm going to put the glass on the back side because it glares. Oh, I do not like the sound of that glass rubbing on stuff. I think I used both of those, so let's use a pair of scissors. Look carefully. This may not be a good idea. Okay. Ouch. Okay. It looks cute in my frame, though. Definitely when the glare's off, you can definitely see. It's beautiful. Thank you. The frame kind of helps lighten everything up a little bit. Let's go here and we can see it from the... So I can hold it just right. I never know over there. So you can kind of see it a little bit, not much. So let's see if you can see it from... Because I'll keep it up here. Can't see the blue at all. It just disappears. Jason says that's awesome. Thank you. I do want to let you know I posted some mystery kits available in my my private Facebook group. If you aren't a member of that, you can type group in the comments and I can send you that link. I sold one this weekend. I sold one today, so I think I have 4 left. So it comes with a double-sided chalkboard, a B-size retired transfer, a chalk paste single, a mini squeegee, and there are instructions tucked in there. So if you're interested in one of those, they are available in my group, and there are instructions on that post. I also want to remind you that about the nativity set that released last week. I believe it's kind of pricey, but it's stunning. I think it's about $150, but it comes with the wood box creche, the 11 chunky wood cutouts, 2 D-sized 18 by 18 transfers, a 3-ounce jar of gold paste, and a little adhesive sticker for the star. I checked earlier, the color of the month Napa is still available, but it will probably sell out soon. So be thinking forward for Christmas and Valentine's Day. I think that would be a great color. So you can unlock that with the ability to purchase it with a $75 order, and you can order up to 3. Also, Transfer Palooza is going on, so this is a great way to start getting a head start on your Christmas shopping. So if you buy 3 transfers, you get 1 free. So if you buy 4, that 4th one is free. If you put 8 in your cart, 2 are free. And as a club member, you could take advantage of Transfer Palooza. So when you add all of your transfers to your cart, and don't think that counts the free ones. So when you spend $100, you get a free London 8.5 by 11 magnetic frame, and you get a package of board erasers when your cart reaches $100. So lots of stuff going on. I think there's even still a mix and match paste singles, and actually paste and ink singles. So when you buy, let me check real quick. Oops. When you buy, where's the paste? I'll write that right from my face. When you buy 5, get 1 free. So that's still going on, the mix and match paste and ink singles. I believe there's still also the get 12 free retired transfers when you join as either a new club member or a new designer, and you sign up for the perks pack. You get 12 retired transfers for free. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of ways to get really a really good head start on your Christmas shopping. Okay, so before I hop off, let's do the giveaway from this morning. I had lots of interaction this morning. Thank you very much. So let's share our screen. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to share that. Make sure you guys can see it. Let's remove that. Okay, so these were the comments from this morning. And if I win, I will redraw. So let's come down here with the start button. And Candy is the winner. So I will get with Candy. Congratulations, Candy. I will get with you. And so what this is I try to go live on Monday and Wednesday evenings, sometimes on the weekends, but on Monday and Wednesday mornings, I have check-in posts on my Facebook page. And there is usually a kind of a question or a game or things like that. So if you participate by interacting in the comments, then you are automatically entered for that night's Happy Mail giveaway. And so that was what this was. I had some participants this morning interact in that post. So then I drew from the comments, and Candy was the winner. So be checking again on Wednesday morning, excuse me, for that check-in post and interact. And you too can be an entry into that night's giveaway. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Thanks so much for watching tonight. And if you're watching later, thank you for your support. And I will see you this Wednesday. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks for watching.